If you thought Harley-Davidson was done surprising people, think again, because the 2026 Road King Special has just stormed onto the scene and sent shockwaves through the entire cruiser world. This isn't a quiet update or a gentle refresh. This is Harley, slamming its fist on the table and reminding everyone exactly who built the blueprint for American touring muscle. Riders aren't just talking about this bike, they're arguing about it, obsessing over it, and calling it one of the boldest Road King moves Harley has made in years. At first glance, the 2026 Road King Special looks familiar, and that's exactly the trap. Because once you get closer, you realize Harley has quietly sharpened every edge. The blacked out finishes are darker, deeper, and more aggressive. The stance is lower, wider, and more commanding. This bike doesn't roll up, it claims territory. Harley didn't redesign the Road King to follow trends. They refined it to intimidate them. And then there's the engine, because let's be honest, that's what everyone really wants to talk about. The Milwaukee-Eight power plant in the 2026 Road King Special doesn't just rumble, it threatens. Throttle response is tighter, torque hits harder, and the power delivery feels more deliberate, more muscular, more alive. Twist the grip, and the bike doesn't ask questions, it answers with force. This isn't about peak horsepower numbers. This is about presence, authority, and raw American torque. But here's where Harley really surprised people. The ride quality. The 2026 Road King Special feels more planted, more controlled, and more confident at speed than ever before. Suspension refinements smooth out rough pavement without killing the bike's signature stiffness. The chassis feels tighter in corners, more predictable on long sweepers, and rock solid on the highway. Harley didn't soften the Road King, they refined its aggression. The handlebars, foot controls, and seating position have been subtly reworked, and the difference is immediate. The riding posture feels more natural, less fatiguing, and more connected to the machine. Long rides don't feel like endurance tests anymore, they feel like extended power cruises. Harley managed to improve comfort without stealing the soul of the bike, and that's no small feat. Now let's talk about what the Road King doesn't have, because that's part of its appeal. No giant infotainment screen, no towering fairing, no excessive digital clutter. Just you, the road and the bike. The minimalist dash delivers exactly what you need and nothing you don't. In a world obsessed with screens, the Road King Special doubles down on pure riding, and riders are loving it. That said, don't mistake simplicity for being outdated. Hidden beneath the classic styling is modern rider tech that works quietly in the background. Traction control, ride modes, improved braking behavior, and refined electronics all operate without demanding attention. It's modern muscle done the Harley way, present when you need it, invisible when you don't. One of the biggest shocks for 2026 is how balanced the Road King Special feels. This bike looks massive, but once it's rolling, it shrinks around the rider. Low-speed handling is more confidence-inspiring, parking lot maneuvers feel easier, and highway stability is downright impressive. Harley didn't just build a cruiser, they engineered control into the experience. Wind protection, or rather the lack of it, is part of the Road King's unapologetic attitude. At speed, the ride feels raw, connected, and alive. You feel the air, you hear the engine, you sense the road. For riders who want a fairing-free touring experience without sacrificing highway capability, this bike hits a very specific and very powerful sweet spot. And let's not ignore the sound, because the 2026 Road King Special doesn't just look intimidating, it sounds like authority. That deep Milwaukee-Eight pulse at idle turns heads before the bike even moves. Under throttle, it roars with a mechanical honesty that no speaker system could ever replace. This is real sound, real combustion, real presence. Harley also paid attention to the details riders obsess over. The wheels, the lighting, the finish quality, the subtle design tweaks. They all scream premium. This bike feels expensive, deliberate, and purpose-built. Nothing feels accidental. Every component looks like it belongs exactly where it is. What's fascinating is how the 2026 Road King Special manages to bridge generations. Old-school Harley loyalists see a bike that respects tradition. Younger riders see a stripped-down, aggressive cruiser that refuses to be overproduced. It's classic without being stuck in the past, and modern without trying too hard. This bike also sends a clear message to the competition. Harley isn't chasing anyone, they're doubling down on identity. While other brands load up touring bikes with tech and screens, Harley sharpened the Road King's personality. The result is a motorcycle that doesn't try to please everyone, and that's exactly why it works. As you dig deeper into what Harley did with the 2026 Road King Special, one thing becomes obvious. This isn't a safe release, it's a confident one. Harley knew exactly what this bike needed, and just as importantly, what it didn't. So if you're looking for a motorcycle that delivers presence, muscle, simplicity, and unmistakable American character, the 2026 Road King Special might be one of the most compelling cruisers Harley has ever built. It doesn't chase the future, it drags it along behind a rumbling V-twin. Stay tuned, because we're about to break down every upgrade, every hidden change, and every reason the 2026 Harley-Davidson Road King Special is shaking up the cruiser world. This isn't just another Harley, this is a statement, and it's louder than ever.